150 years ago, like the ancestors of a lot of people like myself, or the Irish, the Polish, the Greeks, a lot of them have lost their language and they've lost their culture. Because there's something here in the United States that says it's un-American to speak any language but English. It's un-American to practice any culture, and I don't believe it. I think we enrich the United States by bringing our cultures, our various cultures and our various languages. You have so much to offer us, so please hang on to it. Don't let go of it. So.
But eventually, after 100 years, it's going to be the same, that you love, that how your culture was embraced before and how that interest you have been losing. The same fate is going to repeat.
You think so? I'm here to tell you not to do that. I'm here to tell you, you have it. You have it. You haven't lost it. So someday, when you have children, make sure like we did with our son. Our son's 28 years old. We're about to become grandparents, my wife and I, in March. Well, my son speaks French. His wife sort of speaks French. She was my student, actually. It's kind of strange. My daughter-in-law was my student. I've known her longer than my son has known her. But anyway, whatever. But the point is, she is part Italian and part Irish, and she doesn't speak another language, but she has studied French. So she says, I want our children to have another language. So she wants my son to help her raise those kids in French. And I said, and of course, I'll be right there to make sure that happens. So, you know, it's something, it's a gift. You have it. And, you know, people pay hundreds and thousands of dollars to go learn a language. And they don't have to. All you have to do is speak it at home. You have it. You have it. All you do is speak it at home and raise your children to speak it. And tell your children about your culture. Bring your children if you can afford to do that. And I know that's not always easy, but if you can bring your children back home, do it if that's possible. Sometimes it's not, depending on where you're from. But, you know, at least what you have, keep it and pass it on. And make sure that they pass it on. Because someday you will be grandparents and you'll want your grandchildren to have that culture, and so on and so forth.